you brought him up though, so can we just close out here? Can we talk about Jerry Jr.? Because we did a whole episode on the Falwell family, and you know what? It's just like because of COVID, it's gonna be a year before, at least a year or two before any of our fucking favorite stories come back. They were like half done filming Gemstones season 2 when this shit hit. It's on hiatus for now until God knows when. I need it back. I need some McBride. I need some Gemstones in my life. But until then, the life and saga of Jerry Falwell Jr. continues to be, I don't know, even better than the
greatest story ever told.
Yes.
Let's just say it.
Yes. So, okay. I don't know if you guys saw earlier this week. There was a photo of him that he posted on his own Instagram where he is with a sort of Daisy Duke style, like sexy redhead who has some like cut off jean shorts unbuttoned. And then he's got his jeans unbuttoned and they both have their sort of like their guts kind of hanging out and they're grinning and they're looking real sauced up. And like, this is just like having fun on my yacht. And it's just like, and he's got like this weird, like dyed beard where it's just like, it's sort of like the neck part of the beard is jet black. And then the rest of it is gray. It's very odd. But
that's because he was being Julian from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
It was a Trailer Park Boys themed yacht party.
Well, I thought it was so amazing that it was a Trailer Park Boys party because it's like, you're Ray.
Yeah.
you're like that show is so brilliant because it's just about like the different ways that people can be full of shit and how some are like more honest than others. Like it's one of my favorite shows, like a foundational show for me. But it's like, how does Jerry Falwell Jr. watch that and not go like, oh, I'm like all of these guys. Like I am awful. Like I'm as awful as everyone here.
Jerry Falwell Jr. to the gym instructor that he's paying to ball his wife. You lied to the guy in the chair. You lied to the guy in the chair. You didn't tell me you were going dates on alone where I couldn't watch. You lied to the guy in the chair.
I love Fall. I talked about this, but like I love Falwell so much because like he's just an uncharismatic, weird crackhead. But like everyone, like all his supporters have to pretend it's just like that they all do his weird shit. So it's like so that like if you point out that it's weird, you're a triggered lib. They have to try to slot his weird debauch activity. They have to debauch him acting like fucking Joe Pesci in JFK. They have to slot it into like existing conservative culture war. Like,
triggered much?
Oh yeah. I mean, if I had never left Manhattan, I too think it would be weird to paint all my nephews gold to play human bowling with them.
Well, they would. That's the thing. Everyone's a fucking debauched freak. Everyone's worshiping at the cult of Mammon and their own perverted desires. That's all anyone is doing, no matter what religious gloss they put on it. So, of course, just like political leaders have to reflect that, eventually their fake religious leaders have to reflect that too. And did you guys hear his apology that he called in?
No. I'm getting to it.
Out of his fucking mind.
All right, let me just read it. Let me read it. This is so good. So it says here, Liberty University President Jerry Falwell Jr. said on Wednesday that he had apologized for posting a photo of him in unzipped pants and an arm around a woman, but also defended
not his wife.
But also defended the incident as a vacation costume party that was just in good fun. I mean, I would like to. That's like Sidney Pollack at the end of Eyes Wide Shut. It was just like, hey, it's just a costume party that was a little bit of fun, man.
I love. No, yeah, he's doing low IQ Bohemian Grove.
So it goes, the now deleted photo showed Falwell, a leading evangelical supporter of President Donald Trump, with his pants unzipped and his underwear showing beneath, while he had one arm around a woman whose shorts also appeared to be unbuttoned, and his other hand holding a glass with a dark-colored liquid. The photo appeared to be on board a yacht. The posting, which was quickly withdrawn, drew a sharp backlash and charges of hypocrisy because the evangelical university that he leads prohibits students from having sexual relations outside of a biblically ordained marriage and consuming media with lewd lyrics, sexual content, and nudity. I've apologized to everybody, said Falwell in an interview on Morning Line show on 105.9 FM, a local radio station in Lynchburg, Virginia, Falwell's hometown and that of the Liberty campus. And I've promised my kids I'm going to try to be a good boy from here on out.
And he was, like Matt said, he was wasted.
He was.
I'll try to be a good boy from here. And then he does a little chuckle.
I promised my kids I'm going to I'm gonna try to be a good boy from here on out.
And as soon as I heard that, what it made me think of was there was a guy in the '80s named Jimmy Swaggart.
I have sinned.
Exactly. He was a prototypical televangelist of that post-moral majority era. I believe he was, by the way, I believe he was also Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin. Not the one he slept with. And he got caught,
that
like
we know
all of them did then. Yeah, all of them did, doing shady shit, embezzlement, having sex with people not his wife. And he did a big public mea culpa on TV. And his face is just bright red, weeping. And
such a sheen.
I have sinned. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. He's a fucking hypocrite, but that moment had a bit of actual like Christian redemption to it. Like he was doing the thing that you're supposed to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we're all fallen. We're all sinners. We have to acknowledge it and we have to ask for forgiveness and show remorse. And he was doing all of that. And now we got this guy just like, yeah, I was a naughty little puppy, wasn't I? Just like, because he's the son, because he is that far removed from any, he's not even an actual pastor. He's just a real estate mogul, basically, with a religious patina around it. And so he's completely insulated, like all the second and third generation fucking fail sons who run everything now are. And so the thought of actually being contrite about something, the idea that there's anything to be felt bad about other than that people found out or that they had to make a big deal about it. It doesn't even occur. And the followers, they love that.
Yes.
Because that's where they are now too.
Yep.
They're in the exact same, they don't want to, in their lives, they don't want to have to actually repent for any bad behavior they do. They want to keep doing what they're doing, and they just want to get like a JC high five for it. And so they see him being like, oh, look at me. And they're like, yeah, you tell him JFJ.
I mean, a guy who is,
yeah,
it's like the My Pillow guy. It's just like, fucking maybe in the big city you have never smoked enough crack to have your dealers do an intervention for you, but out in regular America, this is a pretty normal thing that happens. But like the same as Jerry Falwell Jr., a guy who is transparently like just a fuck addicted, like swinging cocaine party monster, and everyone's just like, yeah, he's on the level. It's cool. It shows like the futility of like charges of hypocrisy. Like he's cool. He got all his Trailer Park Boys parties comped.
I get, I'm trying to think. The only people left in America who aren't someone's son, it's either people as old as Joe Biden, even though like Donald Trump's really just some guy's son.
Yep.
But like, yeah, it's Biden, just soulless operators like Barack Obama who, rise out of the mire. Obama or Clinton rise out of the mire to become, on that evil private island level. Or it's Jake Paul. Those are the only three types of guys.
Free him.
Public life. Yeah.
Jesus, Felix. I mean, like, has your screenplay just like once again in the Mouth of Madness style, just like just distorted reality once again?
Yeah,
the fucking feds doing they drove a tank through his fucking door to the hype house. What the fuck is going on?
The more me and Jack write, the more it comes true. I guess we're afraid to write more.
I want to just read more from the account of this apology, though. It's so fucking good. Falwell described the woman in the photo as his wife's assistant on his Instagram account. on his Instagram
the hell off.
On his Instagram account, Falwell tagged a picture of the woman as Kathleen Stone, who lists on her Facebook account that she works for Liberty University. She's a sweetheart, and I would never have put it up and embarrassed her, Falwell said. Falwell described the scene leading up to the photo. She's pregnant, so she couldn't get her pants up, he said. And I was like trying to I had on a pair of jeans I hadn't worn in a long time, so I couldn't get mine zipped either. And so I just put my belly out like hers. The photo of Falwell appeared to be a parody of the comedy TV show Trailer Park Boys. The website Pulpit and Pen also published a video set to the theme music of the show that shows Falwell and other yacht guests in costume. The video appears to have been taken by someone on the yacht. Asked about the reference to the TV show during the interview on Wednesday, Falwell demurred. Whatever, he said. It was a costume party we were on vacation. And anyway, long story short, it was just in good fun. That's it. King. Praise be to he.
Posted his own picture.
Praise be to he.
All this shit was put out by himself because there's no sense of shame. There's no even sense that they are transgressing because all borders have been erased
And
by power, by money, and by detachment from everyone else.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, what is the critique? What could any follower be mad at him for? He's doing what they would do, and everyone knows that. And so when he does something like post the picture and then he's holding the wine, it's like, it's just black colored water. It's a prop. No one believes that. If anything, they're supposed like he does that like to think people might give him credit for being clever. Like, oh, this is like when he said that they photoshopped him into those pictures in the fucking Miami nightclub with the fucking
the nephew foam party
with the nephew foam party with the goddamn
nephew night at the club.
Yeah. With the pacifier in his mouth and fucking glow sticks up his ass.
Oh God, what a
great guy,
dude! Can he run for president? I mean, come on.
He deserves to be.
He's
president.
cooler than Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump, probably,
Yeah, he's way cooler than
Donald Trump. That man has never seen a single episode of Trailer Park Boys, and he wouldn't get it even if he did. He would not. He would just be like, he wouldn't understand it.
I am confused over like what Falwell thinks the point of Trailer Park Boys is. But it's immaterial, really.
You know what? I mean, like, I could see a conservative message. And I mean, not like a conservative political message, but I think Trailer Park Boys is genuinely a wholesome show. Like a genuine, a genuine and wholesome show about, like, you know, community and like taking care of each other and fucking like, you know, like just looking out for other people and coming together to, like, you know, save your community. Like that's what the show is essentially about.
I can agree with that. Actually, it's a very nice show. I recommend everyone watch it after this.